All right.
Start
Vlad.
with, we can go in order. Vessel?
Sure. All right, so I'm going to pull up lyrics for it. I'm going to check OBS, make sure it's still working. Yep, it's good. Okay. So I got the lyrics up. I'm scrolling past all the chords, which will be very useful for me. And I did not do that for you.
Well, yeah, but you describe stuff more than I did.
Yeah. Well, and they're also
Audio.
pretty. They're all pretty simple. Like, it's not super complicated stuff, but still. All right, so we'll play. We're gonna play Vessel.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, and then, yeah, and I'm gonna double click on it now. You ready?
I just paused it at 0.
Okay,
so-
I just double clicked and it just started.
All right,
Okay.
I started mine.
Nice.
Oh, it's too quiet. Damn it.
I can hear pretty good. I feel like I like your intonation and all the stuff you sang. That's always the tough thing of taking these songs. Is like I actually just really like the way you did it.
See, I feel like I wanted, ideally, like I wanted more time to like play with the inflection and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have done like newer things with it. That's why
Yeah.
like I'm kind of glad you're gonna reinterpret it a little bit.
Well, and the nuance isn't always developed. Like I felt that way about mine too. But I like your tone. I feel like you have like a vulnerability in some of the sound of the singing. It sounds great.
Yeah, I was definitely going for that, like a thinner voice. But
Yeah, I
like
really
very
like it.
creative.
Yeah, that Leaving Stones line in particular, it's like nice and it's like a little crackly, you know? Sounds good.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I also noticed, like, I started like really like thinking a lot about how I was writing lyrics and like melody and stuff,
Yeah.
and realized that like almost all of my melodies have like a lot of syncopation in them. I
Yeah.
don't know why I like always put that in there. Like I can't just keep it on the downbeat.
Yeah. So did you purposely like not do that this time, or did you?
No, it was more after I wrote everything. Then I listened to them like back to back, and I was like, both of these have a lot of syncopation. I think
Yeah.
next time I would try to do something else.
I think because these
I mean, it's
songs.
not a bad thing, really.
No, and it's part of the style, right? And I think we're both different too. But the one thing that like I tried to do with these songs and with the last time we did Earbuds is I want to be able to sing it while I play it, you know. So like if it's too hard, like in some ways I allow myself to keep it simple, you know, in a way that maybe I wouldn't always. I don't know. I was more lenient on myself with not going too crazy. You like that ending?
I
too.
was on this song
Yeah.
on Vessel, but I definitely like pushed it on the other one.
Yeah.
Like, it was like very hard to play and sing at the same time.
Right. Yeah, this one sounds good. So yeah, I mean, I don't know that I have a whole lot of insight into what the song is about. Besides,
But you would know what it's
Okay.
about, though.
So is it like a really specific? Give me some hints. Don't tell me exactly, but
All right, so it's a shared experience between
Okay.
me and you.
all right. So just the two of us, huh? Cro-Magnon fantasies. Dream what's beyond the trees. We all deserve to be here, breaking waves. Raise my hand over the sand, draw finger from the ground. All right, what like time frame are we talking about? Like what age?
Like pretty recent.
Really? Okay. And now I want to like look at them with new eyes now. Pretty recent.
I feel like it's gonna be hard for you to figure out what it is, but once you know what it is, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Raise my hand over the sand.
and it's very abstract. I think when I first started writing it, I didn't have an idea in mind
Yeah.
or like a very specific one. But as I started writing it, I was like, this reminds me of this thing that we did
Yeah.
or this experience.
Changing frame, leaving stones. Makes me think we were like building something, but I don't. We all deserve to be here, but I don't know what we built recently. Could it be a good in? Oh man, I don't know. Cro-Magnon fantasies. That has to be a pretty big hint. What would Cro-Magnons really like? They would like fire. Was it the boys' weekend, the campfire?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of another clue I can give you.
Yeah, I was thinking like the
without
fire.
just giving it away.
Yeah. I mean,
fire is definitely an aspect.
Yeah. What did we do with fire besides boys' weekend?
Actually, I don't think we talked about fire. I don't think we experienced fire.
Oh man.
This is getting really weird.
Yeah, I'm very happy about this though. I wish I had some idea. I wish I had that moment where I'm like, oh, it's this thing. I'm not having it. Now this tree is fighting us.
It's pretty silly. I mean, like the subject matter is pretty silly.
Is it real life? Like, is it a thing that happened in real life? And
No.
not just all right. So we were playing a game, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. So what were we playing recently? Oh, is it that stupid game? What was that called?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the name
It's
is.
Ark.
Oh, I hate that game. It was the worst.
It's so dumb.
Okay, I'm very happy about that now. Once I realized it wasn't real life, I
Also-
was like, oh, okay.
The double meaning of we all deserve to be here. Like this is a mess.
This is what we get. Yeah, this is we made our bed. That's really good. Man, how many times did I try and cross that river, and I just died in the river?
Oh, it
was
was
so
a gross
bad.
game.
Hate it. It's the worst. At least in this, I don't have to think. Oh god. I
Yeah,
died.
there's a lot of menus in this, but they really don't matter.
No. Now that I turned off the volume too, like that's great. I'm level 13.
Nice.
All right, where are we really supposed to be going? Do we know where's this temple? Are we even in the right place?
I think we're supposed to be going underground. Although I don't even know if we're in the right place. We might not be.
All right.
Whoa, what's that? All right.
Man, this song is like the best thing to come out of Ark, probably, right?
Yeah, I would.
Or at the very
I would
least, in
also
my
agree.
experience. In my experience, I'm not gonna. Other people might enjoy it. It's fine, but it was worth.
Yeah,
that
no, I mean, coming from like Minecraft and stuff, it really, it did nothing for me.
It's like very limiting. Oh man, it was all worth it though. All those deaths.
I'm trying to think. What did I say in the second verse?
It was night streams along the glade, heavy boughs, heavy laid. But that was us building the house, I guess.
That's like punching the
Oh, okay, yeah.
and like punching the trees.
Yeah, far and wide I see it. It's just as it should be. Raise my head over the sand, draw a figure from the ground, no figure be found. It's good.
Yeah, that was a stretch. Draw a figure. I was thinking of like building the platform.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. My little inventory guy was blinking. Does that mean I have like better equipment? I don't want to compare numbers.
Are you standing on a war axe right now, or is that only for me to get?
I don't see it.
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna equip a war axe. Rare
Really?
speed.
Oh, it wants me to switch this armor because it's higher. Okay.
Oh wait, I don't want to do that. How do you know what's higher?
So you go into your inventory and then there's a bunch of boxes that come up with numbers. And like the number on the right is what you have. Or no, the number on the left is what you currently have, and the one that's on the right is the thing you're looking at. I don't know. I don't like this.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's a lot of just looking at numbers.
It's fine.
And it's better than Arc. So
Beats Arc.
yeah. All right. What's the next one?
Just go down the list.
Sure. I don't know that I'm working off the same list as you, but I'll keep going. You tell me.
Oh, I might be in. Oh, I'm in like. I'm in reverse name order.
All right. So then it's Willows.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You let me know when you're gonna play it.
I'm playing it right now.
All right. I double clicked on it.
Yeah, this one's the Willows. Capo on 2, by the way.
Cabo was on 2.
Nice. Your recording quality was pretty good. Like it was very clean to hear the guitar.
Yeah.
Because you used 2 mics, right?
Yep. Yeah. I put one for vocal, obviously, but then I put a dynamic kind of right at the 12th fret. So this is the one you're recording, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Although I really like your strumming on this. Like it's very. It's got like a good drive to it. The whole
Yeah,
song just kind of like propels itself.
Yeah, I want it like it kind of has a little bit of a groove. Like it makes you want to move a little bit. One thing
Yeah,
you could
it's like a little dancey in a way.
yeah, and it's up to you. See how you feel about it. But I think I found myself doing that little chook thing that you do because you have no snare drum, you know. But I don't know that you'll have to do that if you're gonna put any percussion in. Oh no, wait, we're not adding to these, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
never
I
mind.
don't think so.
All right. Yeah, then do whatever you feel.
Yeah, no, I'd like to keep the rhythm going.
All
Definitely.
right. I think you might
I think we're
have
supposed to go.
up.
Oh, I think we're supposed to go north. I see an arrow on my map. That's all.
All right. I think you might have to break the rules for this song and add some kind of a solo, Blotty.
Oh yeah, because you have that space for it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm excited about that. Maybe I'll do it on a different instrument or something.
Yeah, even if it's like a harmonica, because you could do it live or something like that.
Ooh, I like that idea actually.
Yeah.
Something that you could almost like you just do.
That way, it keeps the spirit of the one-person live show.
Definitely. Swing my arms and bend my knees.
This one is not particularly deep. None of them are, actually. So I think I messed up the last part of this. The little bridge solo
This
thing.
instrumental part.
Yeah, because I think I meant for this last part right here to be the F sharp minor and then to the A right here. Bang and bang and bang. You know, like so it's like half of
Oh,
each.
okay.
Now, if you don't want to do that, it's fine. But that was the original idea, and I just didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't sound jarring, but
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Oh, and that break right there is totally up to you. I only did it because I had to scroll the lyrics.
oh really?
Yeah, so I didn't plan that.
I like the little pause though. It almost
Yeah.
felt like the end was just like the coda, like playing
Yep.
it out.
Yeah, so definitely do it if you want to. All right.
Capo second fret.
Yeah. How do we get in here? Oh, okay.
I like that back and forth with the chord, like bleh doot bleh doot bleh doot.
Yeah. Nice.
I also like the colors in your lyrics. I don't know what that means.
Where are the colors? Where is it?
In your lyrics, you have them colored.
Oh, yes. It's just the
Or
repeats.
is that not? Yeah.
So I think I did that with the other one too. The orange is the chorus, and in this case, the purple was like just a pre-chorus thing that repeated. Oh, it's this guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was just to help
I'm
me.
not playing you.
That was just to help me think about writing it and all that. So
And a cool cart key. I like that line.
yeah, it's pretty good assonance. I think the hints are there with this one, although I don't know why you would ever think of what this is. Like, it's definitely a random thing.
Tighten glutes and loosen fists.
So that's a good hint.
Is it like going to like a scary house?
Like maybe kind of in a way. It's so the willow. You want me to just tell you, or I don't know if you want any hints. It's let me. I guess I can maybe
The
tell you.
willows.
It's about a particular type of exercise.
Oh. Slipping through the mist.
And the third line gives you a decent hint. Not great, but don't overlook it. Is all.
Oh, is it doing that one where you basically like kind of do like a half squat and just hold it?
No, that would be good though. No, it's
I feel like
yeah, it might as well be. It's not the thing. It is not any better than that. It's that's just about power walking.
power walking.
Yeah, so the Willows, I found a retirement community in Florida someplace. So it's about old people leaving a retirement community to do power walking.
Oh. That's great.
And that's it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
So
swing my arms and bend my knees.
Yeah.
I really like that one line, adjusted caps and a cool cart key.
Nice. Yeah, I was just picturing them
That really
taking
sticks out, yeah.
their golf cart key out instead, like getting ready to go.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's silly.
Did you so how did you come across that? Was that on like Wikipedia or something?
No. Honestly, I don't know how I first got just the idea itself. I think I was just trying to think of something that would be really stupid and like you would never write a song about it. And then from there, and I was just like, power walking, that's weird. And then after that, I was like, what about old people power walking? Nobody's gonna write a song about that. And and then it kind of went from there, and I kind of researched it a little and found a few websites, and that's where I got some of the specifics. Like there was a really nice fountain in the front of this place. That's the Willows. So I was like, all right, you go buy that, and So that was the process. I like the inelastic hide. I thought that was a good clue as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Leave the willows behind.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. It's goofy.
It's funny, like, I mean, I guess, like, both of mine are not serious either. And
Yeah.
they're both a little goofy in a way.
Yeah.
Even if, like, it sounds on the surface like it's kind of serious.
Yeah. Yeah, I think with this one at least, I don't know that it sounds serious, but I definitely disguised. It doesn't sound as ridiculous as the premise immediately does.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I love destroying these tombstones.
Should we move
Yeah,
on to
let's
a
do
new
next one.
Next one. All right. Next one is the Lake Drum. I think.
Lake drum. Yep.
Yeah. And that one, I actually give it away with the links at the bottom. So if you want to do the guessing game, then don't click them. But you also, I mean, I can't
have-
imagine you know. But
I haven't seen the links yet.
All right.
So let me.
it's not a thing I would have ever guessed, though. So this is another one. I don't remember how I found this either. This might as well be a random Wikipedia, though. I don't think it was, but also I don't know how I thought of this. It's not something I knew about, you know.
Did you hit play yet or no?
Nope. You let me know.
I'm hitting it now.
Okay.
It's called the Lake Drum.
I like the way you introduced this one too. It sounds like you're playing a live show. You're like,
Yes.
this one's called the
This is a
Lake
late jump. I wrote this one when I was a long time ago.
Yeah. Backstory.
Yeah. Oh, hard time hitting that note.
So distant and yet felt deep
It's a low one.
and hollow without a name. Perhaps a great spirit.
So is this? There's no capo on this guy.
Nope. No, the only capo was that other one.
He made passage in a steamboat.
See what you think about that little line. Not the line, but the little like. See what you think about that. Whether you do it all the time, whether you do it sometimes, whether you change it. You know, it's up to you.
Oh, if it's too much to do every time.
Yeah, or if it just doesn't sound good. Like, I don't think I was playing it well. So if it never sounds good, then don't do it. You know.
I really do like this chorus. Like feels right. You know, like
Nice.
this song feels like a full-fledged song. Like in the
Nice.
way you put it in the dynamics and everything too.
Nice, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I like how it feels like it tells a story. Like it's got like this, you know,
Yeah.
narrative to it. It's cool.
This one, I wrote maybe half the lyrics to a different set of chords and hated it. And then kept the lyrics and wrote all new chords.
Interesting. Was it similar feel when you did that?
I almost don't even remember. But I don't think it was in 3, so no. But it just fit a lot better here.
Yeah, well, so I was thinking like the chorus sounds a little high for me,
Yeah.
but I also think it would sound cool to do the verses a little bit lower if I could pull it off.
Yeah.
So I might try to take it down a little bit, like maybe
Yeah.
even just a half step.
Go for it. I don't know where you are.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not on my map. I don't know where you are.
Where did you go?
I went into some graveyard. I followed the arrows,
I'll see if I can find it.
but now I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
This whole part here, if you're on the same part as me, the part with he was forbidden to make his own way, I have no idea how that should go. I just know I wanted it different than the first 2 lines. So
Yes.
feel free to totally not do what I did.
Yeah, I was thinking just the rhythm felt a little like less.
Yep. No, I
Settled in.
made that up as I went, and I wasn't super happy about it. So
I like the variation you put in the chorus too.
yeah, and I'm not
The way you deliver it each time.
yeah, and I'm not like married to any single one of those things, but I just like the idea of you doing it with emotion and however you feel like the rhythm should be, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, don't feel like you need to do the ones I did, you know.
All right, I gotta find you.
I'm We fought that guy like in that little town square or whatever, and then I just went north.
Oh, I ended up going. I took like a teleporter, I think, maybe.
Oh, I'm near a teleporter.
Oh, there. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh, hey, buddy. I went up this way.
Yeah, I took that teleporter before for no reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't think you're. I mean, unless you've got knowledge that I didn't have, I don't know that you'll guess this thing. It's a pretty very specific thing. This song. So I don't know if you just want me to tell you.
Got a duty to perform. Is it about a legend?
Yeah. Yes.
But like
Yes.
a real thing?
It's
a real.
Yeah, I mean, the legend is probably not true. You know, it's like a myth type of a thing, but it is from the real world.
But it's about a real person?
Yes, the story is real. So I mean, the one proper noun is your only hope. I think at even sort of guessing the context.
Selfish reason he stole through the night. He was forbidden me. Curse. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
right.
Is it American?
Yeah. So the Seneca is like the lake, and it's this. I forget the name of the tribe or whatever, but it's a Native American tribe, and then the settlers come, and there's this lake, and I don't know if it's in like New York or wherever it was. I'd have to look, but there's like this really loud noise. Like every once in a while, there's just this loud, like banging noise, and no one, like all the settlers are all like, what is this noise? You know, what's going on here in this lake? This is weird. And so they like make up stories about it themselves, but then the natives tell them like their beliefs about it, and I'm frozen. So they called it the lake drum, and it was like scientifically, I still don't know what it was, and I don't know if I didn't really look into it.
I feel like I just heard about this on Reddit recently.
Really?
Maybe.
Because I don't think that's
there was some like lake phenomena, like where like it was some seismic thing, or
maybe, but I don't even know what it really was.
or
but
like air pressure or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and it might have been, but the story that the natives had was that this guy didn't abide by like the ways of their gods, you know, of nature and all that stuff, and he kind of like broke a lot of the rules of the community and like wouldn't. So that's where it's like we're given a duty to perform, and some of us do. So like this one guy decided not to. He was like selfish, and he like did things on his own, and he didn't like provide for the community. I don't know specifically what he did. I don't know if he just like kept too many resources or what he did, but so he was punished by the gods by like he was killed, but he was then sent to float on this lake for 500 years, and then after 500 years he would sink, and then he would be at rest, and so that was it. Like, and from then on, he like calls out in his misery, you know. So that was their story, and like it's it's just a tale they tell to make sure everybody stays in line, and like doesn't be too selfish, and so this is like from the perspective of the settler seeing this and like talking to the native who tells him about it.
That's cool, man.
Or it's not even. It's not from his perspective, but it's like third person around him, because it's like he made passage on a steamboat, heard tales of one who wanders, and it was the wandering something or other. Like that was their name for it, but it turned out to be this like Seneca, this guy who died. So, anyways, yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, it was neat. It was an easy one to turn into a story, like you said,
Definitely. It feels like it could be like, just appear like folk legend, basically.
Yeah.
That's what the style of the song too kind of like made it feel like it was that.
Yeah, and maybe that's why I liked it better with this, or maybe that's I had these lyrics, then I came up with the music, whereas before I had the music and I wrote the lyrics and didn't like it, So I'm excited to hear you sing this one. I think you'll do a really good job with it. Like I could hear you when I wrote it,
I can hear myself. I think I mentioned this before. I can hear myself doing the verses. I feel like the chorus is going to be a challenge for me.
Yeah.
Especially like varying it and making it sound good.
Yeah.
But like it'll be I'm excited to try.
It'd be fun. Yeah. That's the fun part of this stuff is that you can make it your own. Like it's a cover sort of, but it's also not even a finished song. So like you make it whatever you want.
Definitely. Plus, I like going back and like hearing. Actually, I would like to go back to the original earbuds and hear the demos versus the final, because I don't think I've listened to the demos since we like worked on the finals.
Yeah, I have not recently, but because I posted them to the website like a year later or something. So I listened to them then, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. I feel like I'm never getting hurt. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, is this too easy? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, what difficulty are we on?
Probably easy. Although I like
when
that.
when I was by myself, I was in trouble. But now whenever I'm with you, it's.
My text up at the top just said not enough. It just said not enough hatred to use that skill. I don't know what that means.
Wow.
Not enough hatred.
Very based on hatred, your character.
Yeah. Runes. I got a rune or something. Runes change your skills by making them more powerful and versatile. What am I doing here? New. Bonus. I don't know what I'm doing.
Reusable parts. I need to identify things.
New secondary skill. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I got a weird, different thing I can use. All right.
Oh, I can switch weapons?
Hmm.
Oh, I can punch.
Nice.
What if I want to change that?
Oh, I got a better
It does
belt.
like a Hadouken.
All right, what's our next one? Next one is Reunion, right?
Yes, Reunion.
Right. Ooh, another capo second fret. Sweet.
Nice.
And all the
I think
chords.
I originally wrote this like in open, but then I switched it to capo second fret. I thought it sounded better.
Now all the chords you wrote here, are these all relative to the capo, I assume? Or no?
These are all relative to the capo. So like
Okay.
E minor 9 is not actually E minor 9.
It's really like an F sharp something.
F sharp minor
F sharp
9.
minor 9, yeah. Okay. Good. That's easier for me.
And I only really did the weird chords or like the specific chords. The other ones are pretty standard, but
yeah.
If you have any questions, definitely.
Okay. Sweet. All right, let me know when you're hitting it.
I'm gonna hit it right about now.
All right. So my first thought listening to this one, but then it didn't hold up. Like, that's why I don't know what it's about exactly. Was that it was about Black Velvet. But then, like, being famous in Japan didn't make sense, and like all that stuff didn't fit. And then later, the Japan still didn't make sense. But later, I thought about Tailspin. But I don't know. But I feel like neither of those exactly fit, unless it's just the sentiment of them in general.
Yeah, pretty much the sentiment of them in general. It started out with like maybe actually it kind of, and this is kind of terrible because the chorus doesn't really sound right if you think
Yeah.
about it this way. But it started out thinking about Angelo. a
That
little
is
bit.
that is what I thought. That was my
And-
original. When I first listened to it, that's what I was thinking.
And then it kind of morphed from there to Black Velvet in general, and then other bands in general, and not just like our personal experience with bands, but
Yeah.
like an actual band who kind of goes through like
Yep.
the ups and downs and like getting back together and doing stuff. So
Okay. That
yeah,
feels
you
good.
got it.
Yeah, that means I had it then.
They say you disappeared again. We hoped you'd be back soon.
Well, because I thought about Bill too. You know.
I
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if
No,
you thought about that.
I don't think I thought specifically about him in that way, but I did think about Tailspin and Disturbing the Pie.
Yeah.
And also just about how like nothing ever really ends,
Yeah.
you know? Like just how like things just take on a different form.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like comforting too.
Hmm. The chords and the melody have like I don't know if sullen's the right word, but there's like a wistful and regretful like tone to it. Like it's not celebratory, you know.
Yeah, the whole thing is supposed to sound a little troubled, and I was hoping by the end though, like when that chord change kind of occurs,
Yeah.
that it kind of changes tone, like
Yeah.
in that last chorus,
Hmm.
because like the idea is that it's not like that bad. Like
Yeah.
things have turned around by the end.
Hmm. I like that one, Lassie. That's a cool song.
Thanks, man. I was really happy with how the chord progression turned out because I played around with like key changes and like kind of jumping around from like chords you wouldn't expect to put next to each other,
Hmm.
and like trying to make it sound like it wasn't disjointed
Yeah.
using the melody.
It sounds good, but it does have like an unsettling. And maybe that's what you mean with the disjointed. Like it just feels. It doesn't feel comfortable in a way that I like. Like it's what I really like about the song. You know.
You know what it kind of is.
Yeah.
So when I started writing, especially when I started writing the chorus chords, that key change to the B
Hmm.
felt a lot to me like Scott Weiland.
Really?
His like solo, there was like one of his solo songs
Yeah.
from his like 12 Bars of Blues, whatever.
Yeah.
And it does like the same thing for the chorus. So I started thinking about him, and that's when it like started to
Huh.
become more about like multiple bands and not just one.
Yeah.
But each line of the chorus is almost like a different like chord progression, like a more standard type of chord progression.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then at the very end it like goes into like super standard band chord progression,
Yeah.
like FGC.
Yeah. Totally. That's cool.
So like I tried to like I tried to build the story into the chords as well.
That's neat,
Thinking
man.
about that.
I like that. That's a good one.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. It's cool. Man, so much gold in that pile of bones. What was it doing there?
Right.
There we got one
Do
more.
Traction.
Yep.
Pulling up the lyrics.
This is another really specific one. And unless you know about a particular thing, I can't imagine you'll know it. So it's like a lame
All right,
one to make you try and guess.
I'm gonna hit play right now.
All right. Oh, it won't play. Is that
Oh
working?
no! Hold on.
Hang on.
I stopped it.
I double clicked it in Google Drive and it was like, nope. All right, it is going.
Quick note,
Okay.
Blotsky.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
gonna
me
mess up
talking
strumming
about
patterns
how I don't know how to
and
do the
picking
strumming.
stuff throughout this because I'm doing it at the same time. So let me just
you'll know from the intro what I want.
So I
from it,
recorded
from
this
the verse section in
today,
particular.
and
I think the rest will be okay. But from
oddly
the verse
enough, I ended
section,
up
I'm gonna mess up all the strumming and
like I originally was like, oh, I want to do that
Stuff when I
pick
actually sing.
thing the
but
entire
from the
song,
intro,
but
you'll know what I'm
then
thinking. And
I
then
feel like that
eventually
would have been a little exhausting, not just physically, but
Sounds
like
like
on the
attraction.
ears. So I ended up only doing it in like the no lyrics parts.
Oh, okay. I think that's a better choice. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think it can be too much.
Yeah. I also, I mean, check it out at some point. I feel like the vocals sound a lot better than on this demo. Like just the tone of them. Like I brought the energy up a little.
I look out at you
Or maybe energy is the wrong word, but it's,
across the table.
I don't know.
We are wrapped up, just us two.
I'm really excited to add stuff to this one.
Nice.
I feel like there's a lot of opportunities. Like I'm thinking about a couple of different things
That's awesome.
in terms of like instruments and feel.
That's great.
I'm losing control and you're enjoying the show.
What is that sparky thing?
They will
Do we have to put
reach
something
the
on it?
Oh, yeah.
end and find our way back home. Can't be sure how we'll get there and why we feel alone. On the
I like that little bluesiness to it,
Yeah.
and then how it doesn't keep it going. Like it kind of like melts away.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the energy only goes one way and then it just completely backs off.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm getting through, I've just begun. We both read words and
Jesus, this guy won't die.
Beacon calls and we cannot resist. Hold on to faded meaning with a shaking fist. Walls are breathing
We did it.
here and they're closing in. Places on the map can't tell us where we've been. On the southern side.
Like in this demo version, that was the only time I did the chorus correctly. Every other time I said the other side,
Oh.
which is not on purpose.
Struggle to make sense of stories never told. Hoping that someday we'll smile as our lives unfold.
Oh,
On
Trying
the
to
other
attack that thing.
side.
yeah. It's like weird lady. Like this face over here. I think the strumming in that one, I didn't originally think of it this way, but it's totally like "And So I Know," right?
A little bit. Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, wasn't my intention, but
Uh, The walls are breathing here and they're closing in. Can't tell us where we.
And again, if you don't know the specific thing, it will not be a fun guessing game.
I mean, it feels like it could be about Alzheimer's or like like dealing with some kind of like condition of growing old and losing memory.
So that's kind of close enough in some way. Like it's not Alzheimer's, or at least I don't think it is. But it is a lot about like things that may not be real and not knowing what is real and that kind of stuff. But it's in that like your perception might be messed up if you have Alzheimer's, But it's very specifically based on the book Annihilation. Have you seen that movie?
I have not. What is
Okay.
What is it about?
It's so I haven't seen the movie either.
Is it good?
I'm in the middle of the third book, and I kind of want to reserve judgment until I'm done, only because it's one of those things that if there's no payoff, then the whole thing is like a trail of nothing, But if there is a decent payoff, then I think I really like it. But so I wrote this in the middle of the second book. Where are we going? Are we going to New Tristram?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell some stuff and do
Nice.
some things.
I'm going to spin around in a circle. So the first book is about these 4 people who go into a place, and it's called Area X, and it's like it's on the coast someplace, and they never say it's America or wherever else, but it kind of sounds like it. And there's like a border that you can't cross, but it's invisible. It's like a sci-fi novel. And they go in, they're trying to figure out what happened in this place, and it's all like kind of broken down. And there's a lighthouse, and there's this tunnel separate from the lighthouse, and the tunnel's not on any of the maps they've seen. And they kind of all maybe die while they're in there, and it's not really clear, and that's the entire first book. Because it's all like very psychological. It's like, wait, what's even real, But it's like weird psychological horror sci-fi stuff. And then the second book is about the director of the like company or government, whatever it is that is like in charge of doing these expositions into this Area X. And they're trying to figure out what happened when these 4 people went in. So it's kind of a neat flip into the second book. Because like things the main character doesn't know in the second book, but also he knows stuff you don't know, as the reader. So it's really this is just a play on the two. It's a combination of these 2 characters, the main character from the first book and then the main character from the second one. And the guy in the second book is like interrogating the woman from the first book because she did make it out alive. But she's like kind of, I don't know if it's Alzheimer's, but like something's up and she doesn't really know what's going on. And she's like being real cagey about it. So it's like, so it just starts with like I Look at You Across the Table, Wrapped Up Just Us Two is the interrogations where he's trying to figure out what happened in there and she's not really telling him. And like they both have things they want that they don't understand. Like there's a lot of parallels between the 2 of them. And I think that's kind of the point of the series is that they're both like digging for meaning and they're both not finding it, but also they have their pasts align in a certain way. And so anyways, the song is really just like it's not a physical or sexual attraction. It's just that these 2 people are like intertwined in that they have the same kind of issues and their goals are similar, even though they're searching in different ways. And it's just very specific to the book, which is why if you don't know it, it's not like it won't mean as much,
That's pretty cool though.
I think
it makes me want to
yeah.
check out that movie.
I do think, and I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it after I finish the third book. But and the 3 books all came out within 1 year, so he clearly like wrote them all at the same time, So I'm curious. After I watch it, I'm curious to read and then watch it. I wonder how much it follows the 3 books, or if it's just the first book. I can't imagine it is, because it's like there's no conclusion to the first book, you know. But yeah, the whole song has like is like peppered with hints at the book. So if you end up watching it, I'd be curious to see how this how it lines up later.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so this was the song that I wrote the day I went to go record the songs. And I was like, oh, I have a little bit of a chord thing I've just been kind of messing with. And then I just wrote these really quick and recorded them. But I feel like they turned out okay.
I really like the I like the lyrics on this one too. I feel like there's not like a lot of like throwaway to it. Like
Yeah,
you know, like it all feels good in the
nice.
context of the song.
Yeah,
And it sounds very like wistful.
yeah. Whew. All right, so that's all we got so far, right? And you have one more cooking still?
I have one more cooking. It's pretty much ready to go. I'm just gonna do the final recording.
Yeah,
And I've been practicing the guitar part because
nice.
there's a lot of like little things I want to do with it.
Hmm.
It's not like super complicated. It's more just the finger picking and trying to keep that like even.
Yeah,
But it's been a good like exercise, you know, and like practicing finger picking and everything.
I'm just glad I get to record it separately and I don't have to do it all together.
Yeah. Well, and I'm also curious to see what you'll add to it. There's definitely going to be a section where there's room.
Oh, that's right. You're doing that
um,
one, right? I don't have to redo that one.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Because the
Good.
subject matter is about Kate.
No, that's good.
So I kinda
The finger picking makes me nervous. That's good.
But yeah, like I'm curious to see how like what you can add to it. Like it's gonna be interesting.
And you've had that
And
one
there's
kicking
definitely
around.
like a solo section.
You've had it kicking around for a little bit. You said.
So I had the lyrics written probably like a year into our relationship.
Yeah.
And then, I had like maybe like 2/3 of the lyrics written
Yeah.
about a year into our relationship. And then I like kind of like forgot about it. And it was like sitting in Google Drive.
Hmm.
And I stumbled on it when I was like looking for, you know, like what I had written in the past.
Yeah.
And I finished it. Like I added a little bit to it and I like tweaked some of the words and stuff. But it was interesting to go back and like see like where I was at like headspace wise back then and then
Yeah.
like tie it into the present.
That's kind of neat to like look back at your past self in that way, but to see a snapshot of it, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, because like the lyrics definitely don't really work in terms of like if I had just written it now.
Yeah.
But like if you take it in the context of like, you know, this is like the whole course of me knowing you and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We should definitely I got to get it done so you can actually listen to it.
No, that's okay. That's great. All right. And if you have any ideas for how you're thinking about, like, 'cause I don't know how much you had thought about how the song would sound even years ago or whatever, but if you have any ideas of what you want me to do with it, let me know. Otherwise, I don't mind coming up with things, but, you know, if you have thoughts, let me know about it.
Yeah, the finger picking is going to like keep the rhythm like pretty steady.
Yeah.
And then like solo wise, you could do whatever you want. And then as far as like what you add in the other sections,
Yeah.
like whatever sounds good because it is finger picking heavy, it might, you know, be hard to introduce other rhythm stuff, but who knows? Like
Okay.
you could probably even do like another guitar line over top of it. So
All right. Yeah, we'll see. All right.
I like
Sweet.
leaving like that like completely unstructured in terms of like what you can add to it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm in on that. I have no ideas for the one that you're going to do. What is it? This one, right? Attraction?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I got nothing. So,
Nice.
I haven't thought these through beyond any of them, beyond just an acoustic guitar and trying to get some melody. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap up this recording. Hey, goodbye, recording.
Goodbye, recording.
Yay.